Alright, today is May the 25th, and sadly I lost, much to my dismay. It took me several years to get this, but I lost my sweet kumquat maywa this year, and I was hoping maybe the rootstock would at least sprout up and I'd have something to graft onto later, but I just did a scratch test and it is just dry all the way through. And if you don't know what a scratch test is, let me go over here to another little citrus tree. This is just a little seedling here. Let's see if we can show. Turn it up on the side where we can get the sunlight. And you see that green? It didn't harm the tree none. But that shows it, although we know there's leaves on it, that shows life. And this tree doesn't have that. So what I'm going to end up doing is dumping this pot of soil out in this wheelbarrow and sifting it out kind of and putting the soil back in. And I think I'm going to take one of my little pots here of my Hamlin orange seedlings and put 6 or 8 of them in here in a larger pot so they can not be restricted as much. We'll see. Okay, so I took it out, and yeah, I mean, you can see there's not even much roots here because they just rotted, and you can just rake off the surface of them, just rotted. Sad. So I've got these Hamlin oranges, and if you look, there's quite a few, but if you notice, it looks like a lot of them are twins. And so what I've got there is more than one little tree coming out of a seed. These little Hamlin oranges are polyembryonic, means you can get more than one plant out of the seed. Polyembryonic citrus, for the most part, will come true to seed, except for usually there's one embryo out of there that does not come up true. But a lot of times it'll die off early or be stunted compared to the others around it. So we're going to shake these out and we're going to see what we get out of this pot. Okay, so you can see here what I was talking about. Them actually came out of, they moved whenever I pulled them up, but they were actually together. They come out of one seed, but they're 2 separate little trees. You may be able to see it better here. The seed is still kind of attached. So I may just leave the pairs together like that and see what they do, and separate or choose between them at a later date when they're a little bit larger, and go from there with it. Okay, so this pair, they broke off in my hands, but that's okay. The smaller one looks like it's been eaten off by something, and that may regenerate itself and grow at a later time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and discard that. That's a tough decision to make sometimes. Before I double think it, there it is. I'll go ahead and put this one in with them. There is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of twins in there that I'm going to put this in right there. Then I had these 2 here that were singles, and what I'm going to do, actually I'll just leave this one over here with these. I'm going to put all 3 of these back in this one smaller pot here, and they'll have the room they need to grow. Okay, so decided to go ahead and get that other little pot and do the same thing with it. I just want to show you, well, the dirt's falling off, but look at all the roots on these seedlings. Look how deep that is. 6.5, 7 inches, probably 6 inches at least, maybe 7.5 inches of root. They're doing well. Let me get these divided up and potted. Okay, so it is the next day. I ran out of storage on my phone while I was doing the videos on these oranges. I did go ahead and finish transplanting you know, like I did the first set, I did the second set the same way. So I got some oranges there, orange trees there, some here, and then the little pots. I went ahead and fertilized them all, got them watered in. My grandson's out here picking leaves off my citrus trees. All right, you want that leaf? Okay. Here's the fertilizer that I used on them, and I went ahead and fertilized all the rest of the citrus trees too. Got some over there, a couple over there in this row. Got that all watered in. Anyway, just thought I'd try to finish up where I left y'all hanging. And no, don't eat that, buddy. Cause can't eat everything at Pappy's house. We eat a lot around here though. All right, anyways, hope y'all like that. God bless.